Where is the double Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-Herah? I am beginning to be concerned. Elaine Thompson-Herah needs to open her season now. Hello everyone, welcome to another upload. Hope you're all doing great. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. So it's May, and I know a lot of persons may be wondering, or a lot of persons may be saying World Championships is September. Why Elaine need to surface? Why Elaine need to open her season now? The reality is, if Elaine Thompson-Herah is well, if she has any intention, to show up at World Championships or pick up a spot for World Championships, then she needs to open her season now. And reason being is that while World Championships is scheduled for September, please note that the date of Jamaica's national trials is June 26 to June 29. So in essence, in a month's time, any athletes who have intention to represent the black, green and gold will need to find themselves at the national stadium to challenge for a spot. And so you must agree with me. And I'm sure if you're a fan of Elaine Thompson-Herah, I'm sure if you wish Elaine Thompson-Herah well, I'm sure if you're somebody who's looking forward to seeing her back on the track this season, then you must be concerned. And I know that you must know that she definitely needs to open her season. She definitely needs to run some competitive races before national trials comes about, which is a month's time. So what is it that we really know? Well, not much that has been confirmed. I can remember sometime in about November last year, Sportsmax did a feature and they were saying that they got it from good source that Elaine Thompson-Herah was training in the USA. As I say, I don't know if this is facts because nobody from Elaine team confirmed it, but that's the only update that I have as it relates to Elaine Thompson-Herah, that she was training in Florida, or someplace in Florida in the USA, and that it was her hope to make a remarkable comeback in 2025 to pick up a spot for the World Championship season, right? But it's now May. We haven't seen or heard from Elaine, and trials is next month. So, there are some persons who are of the view that, boy, how the competition is now with a Julian Alfred, with young rising star Tia Clayton, with people like Sha'Carri Richardson, but Elaine is 31. So while some people might think that it's all over for her, I definitely think that if she can find a work around that injury, then it's not game over. She's 31. She has a lot more to give. Bear in mind that the injury that she picked up in 2024, that she wasn't able to even compete at trials or make it to the Olympics to defend her Olympic title, it was an Achilles injury. Now, I don't know the extent of the injury, but I can remember somebody who was saying to me, somebody who is in the medical field, who seemed to know what they were talking about. They were actually saying that if the type of injury that they heard that she had, it would take some time for her to recover, to train, and to challenge for a World Championship spot. And I honestly don't want to be a negative person. I don't even want to put this out there. But the fact that she has not showed up yet, I am now wondering, if that person was really speaking from a point of fact. But I'm concerned. I think Elaine Thompson-Herah, if she is doing okay health-wise, then she need to open her season. Trials is in a month's time. I want to hear your thoughts though. Are you concerned? Are you in agreement with me that, Elaine Thompson should be opening her season about now? Now, on to a more vibrant topic, because honestly, talking about Elaine Thompson-Herah is sad because I don't know what's happening with her. But Racers Grand Prix scheduled for June 7th. I've seen the lineup, and boy, I tell you, it's going to be fireworks on the track. Now, I've seen that Shericka Jackson will be contesting the 200 meters. We spoke yesterday about Shericka Jackson, her opening her season over 100 meters, and how important a win, in my opinion, will be to boosting her confidence in her body. And so I'm just excited to see that, despite the fact that I feel like that injury is playing on her mind. Somebody commented that everybody turns shrink now. I mean, it's just an observation, it's just opinion. But, and based on personal experience as well, I know sometimes when something happens to the body, even when you're over it, sometimes it's like you still feel it, right? So just based on personal experience, I think that maybe, the injury is causing her to be afraid to push herself. So, but I'm happy to see that, she have a couple of races scheduled. So we're looking forward to seeing her open her season over 100 meters. And of course, we're looking forward to seeing her running the 200 meters. She is the 200 meter sprint queen. And so, we're just truly hoping that she will get back to her former self prior to the injury. We just want to see Shericka Jackson get back to a place where she is dominating the 200 meters. So you definitely can check her out at Racers Grand Prix. I know a lot of persons will be watching locally and watching it being streamed around the world will also be excited to see Julian Alfred as she takes on the 100 meters. And as I've said, Julian Alfred is definitely the girl to beat over 100 meters this season. She is the reigning Olympic champion, and I know that she is just gunning to put a world championship gold beside that 100 meters gold medal. So that's definitely going to be one to watch, a race that all eyes will be on. I can just imagine, the reception that she is going to be getting in that crowd over there in Kingston on the day. For those of you who didn't know, Julian Alfred ran at Boys and Girls Champs here in Jamaica. So I can just imagine that feeling to really come back and run as a pro. And I just know that the stadium are going to erupt when Julian graced the track. Now, I know, she has now become one of our greatest competitors, but it's just mad amount of love for Julian Alfred. So I know the crowd is going to be electrifying. So yeah, that's the update that I have for you. Concerned about Elaine Thompson-Herah, the fact that she has not opened her season as yet, and given that national trials will be in a month's time, so we really want to hear from her, to just get some news on how she's doing. And I mean, to just hear that she's down to compete in any race, anywhere in the world, that would be good news for us. And of course, Racers Grand Prix, Shericka Jackson over the 200 meters, Julian Alfred over the 100 meters. It's just some exciting events that are coming up. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And until my next upload, take care.